We have a pretty significant Xbox leak that I feel like fans are going to go absolutely incredibly insane over because I know it's getting my hype chain moving, and I'm excited to see what happens here and exactly what Microsoft has up their sleeves if this is indeed true. Again, we have a very interesting set of time frame in front of us right now because we have Sony releasing, a great game like Horizon Forbidden West, and look, we don't have to fanboy over it, right? It's a great game, and Microsoft is a little bit lacking on that front right now in terms of releases at the beginning of this year and probably in the middle of the year. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens long term, but it's also very interesting to see how people are reacting to this potential news. And again, for me personally, it's just super exciting. I can't believe it. It's like we're finally closing in on something that I've been talking about for years, and Microsoft is going to absolutely blow the doors off. What an exciting video this is going to be. Let's go. What's up, everybody? Crap Gamer here, and this of course is Crap Gamer Reviews, your home for gaming news, opinions, reviews, and much more. You'll probably notice a few changes around here, but that shouldn't stop you from giving us a like, and possibly even consider subscribing if you haven't already done so. Thank you oh so much for choosing to spend some of your free time with me today. It means a lot, and you know what? I just want to say thank you. Please, if you do stop by and enjoy the content, I do daily content, leave a like. It helps the channel, it helps videos get seen. It's really kind of a win-win situation for you and me. If you enjoy the content, then you get it. So hopefully we get some stuff worked out. But yes, I'm so grateful. I know how busy everyone is. Everybody's got something going on. So the fact that you stopped by means absolutely the world to me. So I'm very humbled. Now, as you all might know, I am a huge Fable fan. It was one of my favorite franchises. I'll put Fable 2 as maybe one of the top 3 RPGs of all time and not blink an eye over it. So now we have an idea of a possible release date for the new Fable reboot, and we did get some other information regarding Fable as well. I wanted to get that bit of news in first because I felt like this was significant. The first bit I found to be very interesting. As former Lionhead employee signs on with the new Fable dev team Playground Games. So again, this is good news because some people like myself were hoping that it retains some of that Lionhead fun, some of that kind of quirky humor. So the next Fable game is one of the most mysterious projects within Xbox Game Studios right now, and so far there's been a single teaser trailer, but apart from that, there's nothing else really known about the anticipated release. That's what makes any news about it that much more exciting, and with this in mind, it's been discovered that Amy Loke, a former producer at Sumo Digital and ex-Lionhead assistant producer on the canceled co-op game Fable Legends, has signed on with Playground Games, also known for the Forza Horizon series. In a message over Twitter, the new Playground Games employee revealed that she would be joining the team as a senior producer. She said, "I'm happy to announce that next month I will be joining We Are Playground on the Fable team as a senior producer. I'm so excited to be a part of bringing this franchise, which is close to my heart, to the new generation. I hope we make my fellow Lions proud." So again, I think that's really good news. And there's also some other former Lionhead people that work there as well. It's one of those things that I think makes a lot of sense to have going on. But in terms of what we might see in terms of a release date, maybe not as good a news, but obviously Xbox users and fans would love to know when the game is coming out. But so far, Playground isn't telling. Announcing that Fable game in summer of 2020 might have suggested the game was only a year or so away, but a year and a half has gone by without even a sense of a release window. But a NVIDIA GeForce Now leak suggests one release date for Fable 4, and it's entirely possible that that date was a placeholder, but there could be some credence to this as well. It's possible that Playground Games is working slowly because it already has a release window in mind. While Playground Games hasn't said anything to this effect, it might intend to release Fable in 2024. That would be a while away, but it would still be a clever move because 2024 marks the 20th anniversary of the Fable franchise. Now, behind closed doors, Playground and Microsoft could be planning an elaborate Fable anniversary celebration to bring the series to its former glory. Neither Microsoft nor Playground Games has confirmed an event like that, but it would be an excellent surprise to plan in secret. Now, what's interesting is Playground has been very silent on Fable 4 so far, and it would make a lot of sense if the studio is playing the long game by saving information for 2024. Once the year rolls around, it might become eager to talk, discussing Fable's overall journey and how the Fable series will change in Fable 4. in part of the anniversary celebration. Now, whether it's a reboot or just a new chapter in the saga, the next Fable needs some kind of relationship with the rest of the franchise. Releasing during a major anniversary would help reinforce that relationship. The next Fable doesn't have to be the only way that Fable celebrates its 20th birthday while Playground develops a new game, however. Microsoft might quietly assign remasters of the original Fable trilogy to another studio if the previous core Fable games get new releases worthy of the Xbox Series X. Interest in the franchise could skyrocket while new players work through the trilogy for the first time. While releasing remasters of the original Fable game during this anniversary would be another viable and valuable step towards bringing Fable into the modern age after many years of absence. Now, why it's plausible is because Playground and Microsoft haven't described any plans for Fable 20th anniversary celebration, but a 2024 release for the upcoming game would still make sense based on Playground's recent hirings. And we have to keep in mind that a lot of these hirings are for people that are quite important for the game. Like, I think they just hired a lead writer last year or something like that, like at the beginning of the year. So that could mean something that's that's a little bit further away than we anticipated. Even though Fable has been in development seemingly for years, Playground keeps hiring new developers for all kinds of positions. If Playground is still expanding its team, Fable may still be in relatively early stages. With the help of Playground's new talent, Fable should be able to move comfortably towards a 2024 release, taking time to become a worthy revival. Fable's revival is a victory in and of itself, but Playground Games still needs to deliver a game worthy, of course. A 2024 release would be welcome and would hit the mark for that, but there's some rumors that we're going to be hearing about Fable this E3 time from Microsoft, and that it might have a lot of interesting, some actual gameplay and stuff like that. So I do hope that we see something from this, but this is very interesting to point out that, not only are they hiring former Lionhead people, but that the game could be further out than we suspect. Maybe they're trying to get it to coincide with the 20th anniversary. Personally, I would rather have them release the new Fable next year if it needs that much time. I mean, this game supposedly has been in the works since 2018. Take your time with it, certainly get it right. But man, I'm really hoping it comes out sooner rather than later. They could release the game next year, and then possibly in 2024 release a remasters of the original 3. I think that makes a lot of sense as well. I don't understand. You want it to be right, but you also start to worry a little bit if a company is not able to kind of lock things down in a certain amount of time. I would hope that it wouldn't take 6, 7, 8 years to get something done. So it looks like there's some stuff coming, but this is some very interesting leaks. I look forward, and I think we'll probably almost certainly see something from it this E3. But Microsoft has been pretty tight-lipped on most of their games, not really showcasing gameplay, but I think this is the year that all that changes. And I will, of course, link these articles. You guys can check it out. It's nice when they actually have the articles that we can kind of link and let people check out and stuff like that. It's very important kind of going forward. So hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Please like the video if you do enjoy it. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, crap gamer 'em up, crap gamer out.